Hey guys, my name is Sultan and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then we speak about anything investing, we talk about finances, we talk about lifestyle, anything of that sort. So if you're new to the channel and you do find value in this video, then be sure to subscribe and be sure to, look out for more video from me. And today I'm going to be speaking about what I think or how you can potentially build wealth from a very young age. So the reason why I use the word young age is simply because I believe it's imperative to start from a young age, because anything you can do from a young age, you can do when you're older. So really and truly, this video does apply to people who are young all the way to people who are, 20s, 30s, and of that sort. So this is probably going to apply to you. One thing here is going to apply to you, and I can almost guarantee it. So be sure to stick around, watch the full video, and be sure to drop a like if you do enjoy it and find value in it. Let's dive right into it. So the first most important thing to understand is that you have a lot of energy when you're younger. So it's very, very important to start from young for a few reasons. You have a lot of energy, which means you can do a lot more work, which means you're just more active. There's just so much benefit from starting from young. Most importantly as well is that you can take a lot of risks. So when you're older, of course, you have families, you have kids to take care of, you have bills to pay and everything like that. But when you're young, you don't actually have a lot of priorities besides from your education and just eating and growing or whatever. So another thing that I always repeat every single time is that you have a lot of time when you're younger as well, in the sense that you have a lot of time for your money to work for you. So if you're able to accumulate a ton of money at a young age, that money is going to be able to do a lot more for the next 20, 30 years for you, in comparison to being someone who's, let's say you're 40 now or you're 50, and now you accumulate a large sum of money. That money isn't really gonna make a lot more for you, simply because you don't have that much time. So what's gonna happen is you make this money and you pretty much have to do something with it, spend it, invest into something, but it's not really gonna accumulate as much as it would if you started from when you're 15 or 18 or even 20, 25. And one important saying that I have or I stick to is that tomorrow has its own issues, right? So always do things from today, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So what this simply means, or why this is so important, is that you don't want to postpone whatever you can do today till tomorrow, because tomorrow now could bring its own problems where you have to spend money or you might have to do something with money. And if you had plans to make money or anything like that, you just can't at this point, because whatever money you make, you're either going to just lose it because you're spending it anyway. So why not just do exactly what you can do today, every single day, making the most of every single 24 hours you have to make the most money, so that way when tomorrow brings its issues, you're prepared to deal with those issues and you can just get back to work all over again. Something else that's also overlooked is education. So the one thing you also want to do is build your education. And what do I mean by this? I don't mean going to school and getting your degree and all of that. That's not what I'm talking about. Although school is really important, definitely, school is really, really important. I recommend to everyone to go to school and get some sort of, qualification. But what I mean by building your education is in terms of your skill. So I can say build your skill, just build yourself. So why this is important is that whatever skills you have or whatever skills you can get from a young age will make you different from your peers in the future. So you want to accumulate a ton of skills, simply because you might have, let's say you have 7 skills, right? And your peers and people around you also have those 7 skills. If you have so many, then you can kind of use all of them together. You can have some that some people don't have. You can just work, you can do a lot more, and you have time to get these skills. That's why it's so important to start from a young age. For example, this can just be things like, let's say, editing or being a graphic designer or something along that line. So the reason for this is that you want to get a skill that will set you different, will set you apart from most people. Because how this life works is literally whoever brings their skill to the table, if the other person has that same skill, then you're probably going to earn the same amount of money, and there will be some competition anyway. If you have a skill that most people don't have, that's harder to get, that is just rare, then that's when you get paid even more. And the more you develop that skill, you're just going to get paid even more and even more and even more. So that's why it's so important to, graft and just work hard when you're younger, because if you can get so many skills and, just learn courses and just learn and just keep learning and learning and learning, overall or over time, people see your skill no matter what age you are. That's the thing. When people see, skill legit and they know you're good at something, it don't matter what age you are, people can't really look down on you because you're just good at it, full stop. There's no debate about it, there's nothing to it. So if you're someone who's really gifted as well, you just have a talent, then that's already a brilliant start, because you know, everyone does have a gift, everyone has something, you just have to figure out what that is. But if you can make the most of this, work on it, improve it, then you can actually eventually monetize this and you can make money from it, and that's how you begin to build your wealth. And if you're someone who's wondering, how do I find out my gift, or how do I find out what I'm good at, or how can I get these skills, then you can begin by just paying attention to what your friends say you're good at, for example, what people around you have said you're good at, or just something you've noticed that you always strive at without working too hard to get. You get what I mean? So it's something you can just do without even trying, without even doing too much, that other people have to work really hard for it and you're just able to do it. Or something you even enjoy. If you have a passion, then try to actually work around that and see if you can develop some sort of skill around that. Because if you have a passion for it, then that means you would work a ton of hours without even feeling fatigued. You can continue working and working and you enjoy what you're doing. So on that note as well, you can also find a mentor. So a mentor is really, really important. This is something I found important in my life anyway. So a mentor is pretty much someone who, you want this to be someone who is gifted, someone who has knowledge, most importantly, someone who has wisdom. Because wisdom is one thing that you just can't get when you're younger. There's kind of no way around it, because wisdom kind of comes with time, and people who have lived longer on this earth will have been through more things, they've learned more things, they've failed a lot more, they've probably gained a lot more. So you want a mentor who's older, and this should be for free. So this shouldn't be any form of a paid course, or you know, you get into this membership or something and you have to pay £16 per month or £5,000 per month, whatever the case. No, because those aren't really, I mean, they're legit, but those aren't what you're looking for. You want to find a free mentor, someone who's gonna really teach you, and you're gonna learn a lot from them, even just by, you know, just watching them and seeing what they do. So the most successful way to get a mentor that I know is simply by bringing value to someone. So it's gonna be really difficult if there's someone who's successful, or someone who's just, you know, someone who inspires you, and you want to go up to them and tell them to mentor you. They probably don't have the time to do that. They don't really see a point in that. So the best way you can do this is bring value to them. So how would you bring value to them? So this is simply by saying, for example, you go up to them and you want to help them with something for free, right? So you can just tell them you're going to help them wherever they need, even if it's little, small, wherever it is you want to help them. So what this is going to unlock, or what this is going to do for you, is that you'll be able to spend more time with them. The more time you spend with them, the more you can analyze and see how they work, see what they do, see how they think, you know, see what they know. Like, you can just scan, you can literally just analyze their whole lifestyle, everything they do, and learn from it. Learn from the little details, like just every single pinpoint detail, and try to, you know, replicate that, try to do what they do, try to work on and even improve what they do. And that way, when you can kind of start tweaking your character and tweaking how you are and how you work and how you think, that's when you begin to have that successful mindset. And ultimately, what this can then lead to is that you can get really close to them, and they can eventually actually take you on and start helping you with actual things that you're working on and everything like that. And this will just build this. This is where you get, you know, maximum growth, because learning from someone who's already made it is one of the best things that can happen to you, because you're almost taking that same path. You're avoiding, you know, the errors. You're basically skipping ahead of others who are gonna make mistakes. Of course, you're gonna make mistakes. Don't even think you're not gonna make mistakes. You will make mistakes, but you will make mistakes in a very fruitful way where you're really gonna grow. You're going to grow from it. And after this mentorship and everything, what you can also do after that or before that is you can now start to ask yourself questions. Asking yourself questions every single day, every single time is important to growing wealth. Very, very important to growing wealth. So the reason I say this is that afterwards, you want to start asking yourself, what can you improve? What can you do to improve yourself? What can you do to unlock new skills? What can you do to improve this, to make more money? What can I do? Every single time. You want to be less idle as much as you possibly can. You want to always be working on something, always be doing something, always have a project working on, just always working on something. Don't just be at a point where you have nothing to do, you're just chilling, you know, going with vibes and, you know, YOLO or whatever people say. You don't want to do that, you're wasting time. So at this point, you want to be asking yourself questions, you want to be asking probably your mentor questions or your friends questions, in a sense that you can ask them, you know, what are you doing? Or how do you do this? Or, you know, how did you get this job? How can I get this job? How much are you getting paid? You know, ask your mentor how much he's possibly earning, things like that. So the reason for this isn't because, you know, you're trying to, you know, invade everyone's life, no, but simply because you want to motivate yourself. Me personally, hearing how much people make or how much they made in an hour or how they did this motivates me like a lot, because I'm hearing, I'm making this amount of money and someone else is able to make double that, triple that in the same hour or something like that. To me, it's just like, it's insane, and this blows my mind, because then it makes me realize this is actually possible, like it's physically possible. I know someone who is doing this. So that is pretty much why asking questions is important. Success really comes from within. Wealth comes from within. It comes within you, then eventually comes out, and that's where the money starts coming in. But before you even get to the finance and everything like that, now you want to increase your income. Of course, that is kind of the whole point. You want to increase your wealth, you want to increase your income. So how would you increase your income? So the best way to go about increasing your income is obviously, getting more jobs, finding more opportunities, signing up for more things, and, working hard and putting in more hours. Of course, yes, that's one thing. And another thing is also to, invest your money, as everyone says, invest your money into some sort of stock or some sort of, project, or just invest your money into something. Those two things are important. But one thing I would say, if you're very young, if you're from 15 to 21 or even 22, 25, all depends on how much money you have anyway, it is important to work hard and to invest your money into stocks and stuff like that. But one thing you need to understand is that these processes work because you have a lot of money to put into the stock market that will make you more money. If you don't have a lot of money to work with in the first place, you won't make as much money, because all of this isn't really gonna yield that much. Say, assuming you invested £100, you get 10% back in a year, you only made £10 in a year. So what is very, very important is that you want to maximize the amount of time you're spending on increasing your income. So me, currently I'm 21, and currently I have about 4 streams of income. It's nothing massive, it's not like 4 streams I was bringing out 5k a week or something like that. No, but I currently have somehow worked on 4 streams of income that can potentially make me money every single time, every day, whenever, right? And I'm currently working on 2 more. So that's something that I'm trying to say you guys should potentially do. So what this is going to do is that you can then scale this up and increase your income. And when you increase your income, then it's kind of perfect to get into investing and everything like that. But of course, I also invest. I'm not saying don't invest your money into stock market and stuff. It's just as important, simply because it's a way of saving anyway. It helps you save your money, and it helps you bring it even the smallest of return is better, especially like right now, putting money in your bank card is pretty much useless because there's no interest rate whatsoever. It's pretty much pointless. So still having your money in the stock market is good, but you want to spend more of your time on trying to increase your income, because that's really what's going to make you the most money in the future. The more money you can make at a young age, the more the more time that money has to work to make you more money in the future. And on that note, you now want to have some sort of business from that young age. So this is ultimately how you can increase your income. So this is, I mean, about businesses already. I don't really have to go through why you need a business or you need something to make money. It's okay to have a job and rely on the government and paychecks and stuff. That is very, very cool and calm, but I wouldn't recommend relying on the government to for payment, because anything can go wrong. I mean, people lose their jobs, things go wrong, your paycheck can be delayed or decreased. I don't even know, but I don't really rely on the government. I always want to know that I'm working on something myself. I put this together, and no one's really involved but me. So if I work on it, money's gonna come. If I don't, money's not gonna come from it. So this is why you want to have some sort of business, from a young age. Again, you have a lot more time, you have the opportunities to make risk and to try a lot of things. I've tried multiple things. Some of them have worked right, some of them haven't. Even like these investments, I've put money into it, I've worked on them thinking, cool, it's gonna boom, it's gonna bring a lot of money. Some of them don't, but again, just move on to the next project and move on to the next one and the next one. Eventually one of them is bound to bring some sort of money at some point, even if you've tried multiple. That's just how you keep doing it. You just keep trying. You might fail, but one of them will be successful. So just some businesses you can try out. For example, you can try out, like, there's so many things you can try out online these days. That's why our generation is so, we're so blessed, because you can just try out. Off the top of my head, you can try things like drop shipping. Just learn it. Again, it's just about learning. You can, it works for some people. There's also, these guys do adverts saying, drop shipping, blah, 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 get into this course and they'll teach you. No, none of that. Yes, some of them are legit, but again, you could just end up losing a lot of money. So you can learn this yourself. There's literally YouTube out there. There's different videos of people teaching these things for free. So that's how you can learn that. There's drop shipping. There is, you can be a freelancer if you have a skill. Then monetize that skill, offer that skill to people, and it's all about selling yourself, really. Like, that's literally what business is all about. Getting into the mind of the audience or people who are, you know, who are going to buy your product or, you know, buy you, or whatever the case is. You want to kind of get to them emotionally, because ultimately people buy things based on emotions, not because of what you offer. If you can connect to them emotionally and you make them realize why they want this thing emotionally, trust me, that's when people fall for it. Literally, they'll buy this thing because they just feel like they love it and they want it. It's really that simple. But yeah, just do some research on what different businesses you can get into. Forex, clothing line, you know, trading, blah, blah, blah. Just try. That's the thing. You're young. Try something. Try it. You might fail, move on swiftly. Try it. It does well. Then you figure out that you have a skill that you didn't know you had. So it's really that simple. Those are, you know, just a few tips that I think you guys can, you know, look at and just understand or study, or just figure out, you know, to kind of help you to increase your income, to grow your wealth from a young age to, you know, eventually to a point where you're satisfied. And just applying these key things and these simple things into your life is the beginning to wealth and beginning to success. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did find any value, then be sure to drop a like down below. I do appreciate you being here today, and yeah, do have a good week, and see ya.